everyone, I hope you're well. Today we will be working on the beautiful classical piece called River Flows in You. This is a piece that's often requested for weddings and events. It's a really lovely piece by a beautiful composer called Yiruma, I think that's how you say it, and it's in the key of C. So today we will be also doing some music theory notation. We will be reading from a stave, and I might just put the notation up here so we can see it, and you'll have the link for the PDF down below. And just a reminder for how to read some music theory notation quickly before we go, so that if you haven't, you can have a little bit of a look now and maybe just practice nicely reading through the stave. So we have, when we read from our right hand, which is all we'll be doing for this piece because you'll see the chords are on top of the stave, we read from our treble clef, which means our right hand, and we read our spaces and our lines. So when we read up our spaces, we have F-A-C-E, which can spell face. That's a really helpful way to remember it. And then when we read our lines, we have E, G, B, D, F, which I always remembered when I was younger with the rhyme, every good boy deserves fudge. So it's a really helpful way to remember to read your lines and spaces. And if you don't want to read it all, you can just feel free to learn this piece from me orally as usual. So I hope that's helpful, and we're going to begin to get into the piece. So I'll play the piece through once first, and then we will learn it together. So that was just me being able to play the melody of it so that you can hear it. But we'll move on to the whole piece now. So let's start off with line number 1. And we have C, B, C, B, C, thumb, 2, thumb, 2, thumb. Then we have our 3 moving down to the G, C, F. And then we have C, E. You can do 4, 2, thumb, C, E, C. And then again, C, B, C, B, C, G, C, F. And then we have E, F, G, E, D. And then we have C, B, C. But actually, because I have a smaller harp, I know it has a lower C on there, but I might move up to my higher C. C, D, E, E, F, G, F, E, D. Okay, so let's play that all through once from the top, from line number 1. C, B, C, B, C. G, C, F, C, E, C, G, C, F, E, F, G, E, D, up to the C, C, B, C, C, D, E, E, F, G, F, E, D. Okay, and we're going to move on now. This is line number 3, bar number 3, and we have C, E, C again, B, C, B, C, G, C, F, E, F, G, up to the high E, E, D, and then we have a nice run, thumb, 2, 3, 4, 3, E, D, C, B, C. Now we're moving on to page 2, C, D, E, E, F, G, F, E, D. And then we are moving on to our C, D, C, B, C, G. And then we have C, D, C, B. We're going to slide from our B onto our C. And then we have a C, D, E, F, G. And we have thumb 2, 3, 4, E, D, C, B. Okay, so let's do that again, as is the same thing for part 2. C, D, C, B, C, G. C, D, C, B, C, G. And then we have again our C, D, C, B, slide. Slide, C, D, E, F, G. E, D, C, B. And we're going to end with our C, D, C, B. And then we have B, G, D, thumb 2, 3. Now we're nearly at the end of the piece. We just have our C, E, C, B, C, B, C, G, C, F. And we have our nice E, F, G. Up to our high E, E, D. And then we have our C, B, C. I'm going to have it up here because I have a small harp. C, D, E, E, F, G, F, E, D. And we're going to end with a C. So that is just me working through the manuscript with you. We will now go through some of the chords. We're just going to read the chords on top and add them in. So back to the start, we have line 1, we have an A minor with our C note. Then when we hit that C again, we're going to add in our F chord. Then we have again C, E, C. And when we hit that C, adding in our A minor chord. And again our F chord. And then we have E, F, G with our C chord. E, D with our G. And then moving up to C, B, C. I have a small harp, so I have to move up with our A minor. C, D, E. We're going to play our F chord. E, F, G with our C chord. F, E, D with our G chord. And then again we have our C, E, C with our A minor. And then with our F chord, our E with our C chord, E, D when we hit our D with our G chord, our C with our A minor. Moving on to page 2, we have C, D, E when we play our E with our F chord, E, F, G with our C chord, F, E, D with our G chord. And then we have our lovely, so when we play our 2 thumb, 2, 3 thumb, when we have our thumb on C, we're going to play our A minor chord. When we play our thumb on C again, we're going to play our F chord. And then we have our nice run. When we play our C, D, E, we're going to play our C chord. When we play our B, we're going to play our G chord. And again, our A minor with our C note. Our F chord with our C note. And our lovely C chord with our C pattern. And our B with our G chord. And then we're on line number 3, our last bar, and we have with our G. And then we have C, E, C with our A minor. chord with our C again. We have our E, F, G with our C chord. E, D with our G chord. C, B, C with our A minor. C, D, E with our F. E, F, G with our C. Lastly, our last page, F, E, D with our G chord. And we're going to end with our C note and our A minor chord in our left hand. C, C. And that is our whole piece for River Flows in You. This was me just working through the piece with you line by line, and we will do a live lesson as well to do the same. And I hope you enjoy this piece, and it's a really nice one for springtime, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.